there is a standard. How long do you have to put your triangles up?
10 minutes. DOT states that within 10 minutes of you being pulled over on the side of the road, you have 10 minutes in which to assess your issue and determine whether or not you need to get those triangles out there or warning devices of proper status.
And they're what, 2-3 feet apart? Isn't that right?
You set the first one about 10 feet behind your trailer. Then you go out to 100 and 200 feet is a good standard. And here's something. So let's pretend. Let me see if this is. So let's pretend this is the white line. This is your fog line here. Your truck is sitting here. You're going to place your first one about 10 feet behind your trailer here. And you're going to slowly walk them in at an angle towards the grassy shoulder, right?
Yes.
You want them to actually be diagonal because what that does is it draws the eye. They see the first one closer into the grass. The next one's closer to the line. The next one's closest to the line. What that does is it draws their eye there and it guides them farther away from you. There's a weird psychological thing that happens there, and that's why they recommend to use that system for getting them out there. But the standard rule of thumb in most states, I mean, there are some states that say different things. 10, 100, 200 are great placement locations for your triangles.
Yeah, the reason I put it the way I did, Chad, is because we've all seen guys that
the
first one's like right next to the DOT bumper, and then the guy might have like meandered a couple feet further down the road, and then the last one's only like 10 feet away from the back of the trailer.
And just so you know, triangles have that black heavy base filled with sand on the bottom of them. The triangle is lined up in the box on top of it like this. That black stand pivots out.
Yes.
Put the triangle together, clips together at the top, pivot the black stand out. Don't try and balance the whole thing on its end because the first car that goes by, there goes your triangle, right? Keep them away from the white line so that guys aren't running over your triangles. That's another thing that helps with that diagonal pattern. You know, as it gets farther away from you, it's closer to the grass. People are less likely to run over your triangles that way because there are jerk faces out there that literally it's their fun game every night driving down the road. How many sets of triangles can I destroy?
Yeah, I find that strange.
It's a thing. It's an unfortunate cost of business, but you know what? Do what you can. You know, they have those little strobe lights. They're flat, round strobe lights that are fan-freaking-tastic. I have yet to buy a set. There are some really good brands out there, and there's some not so good brands out there. So do a little research on those if you're going to purchase them, because some of them are a little spendy, but they say they're indestructible when you get the better brands. Literally could drive over them with a big truck. It's not going to hurt it.
Yeah, they used to sell about a medium grade one at the company store there in Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, I mean, that could be an extra thing. I'm not a big fan of the sulfur-based road flares. I'm afraid of starting a fire. Because jerk faces out there want to run over those too, and then they roll over into the grass, and now you're like, oh, now I have a wildfire, and my trailer just caught on fire because that jerk face drove over this chemical flare.
Yeah.
Oh God,
and I haven't even seen those in a while.
Oh, dude, I see them all the time in the South. It's crazy. It trips me out how many people.
Well, you know, Florida, man. You know, I'm just saying.
Sometimes that's just a good time out by the lake. I'm just saying, whatever. What? Anyhow, so get out, assess the issue. If needed, immediately, you know, get those triangles, get the warning devices out there. Make sure you get it out there in 10 minutes. I've seen cops that'll drive by you, come back 10 minutes later just to see if you got them out and you're still there. Yep. They started a stopwatch on you, bro. Don't think that they don't. Some of those guys they're tricky, and I like it. And they're holding you to the letter, and that's fine. I don't mind. I'm trying to play by the rules anyhow, you know. But so you broke down. Get your warning devices out. You've assessed your damage. You've got some tools. Maybe you can make the repair. Maybe you can't. You know, make that determination. Do the quick YouTube search. I mean, so many of us have learned to fix things by YouTube. It's crazy.